Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna go on my weekly review on GPU and Kaspa ASIC mining. So we start with Kaspa. You could see the hash rate in the months went from 280 to 360 petahash. So it's 80 petahash network hash rate increase just in 1 month. And in the week it's from 333 roughly right to 3, well, it's not as much and per week it looks like looking at the chart, but it's just because today is Friday. So for this week, for previous week, we actually had a little bit higher, probably increase there from like a jump from 320 to 340. Anyways, that's for the hash rate, but also the next block or a reduction emission schedule in 13 days. So next reduction will be 98 Kaspa per second or per block, because it's about 1 block per second. The price of Kaspa dropped to 14.6 cents, so it is lower. It's been dropping pretty much for the last 2 weeks, down from 18-19 cents to now back to 14 cents. So it is kind of low. That doesn't help our profitability, and so take that in consideration when you calculate your stuff. Your network increase, it's close to 3 petahash, and it's probably going to be closer to 5 petahash just within the next few weeks when the new arrival of Asics going to come from Ice River, and that's going to be a big KS5M, KS5L, and then the next July batch is what it's actually was a lot cheaper. It's gonna go even more Asics, probably double the quantity, my expectation online. And with the KS5 Pros that's coming in end of August, in a couple of months, that's another gonna be increase. So we're just gonna hit that every day, at least 3 petahash or more, and then it will probably go to 5 or even more petahash a day until all those Asics goes online, and we'll see that huge impact on profitability, and then will be some of the Asic not profitable probably at all at certain rate, electrical rate. So even for me here at 18 cents for summer, I'm kind of like looking a little bit struggling there, because you know that the pay for electrical for me is almost, you know, close to $100, $88 a day. So that makes my profitability going down almost 50% now, because I have like a $99 a day profit at the end of the weekend, 88 electrical. So that's those two almost getting together pretty close at that rate. So if your rate is high, over 30 cents, probably will not make sense to mine for those Kaspa Asics at all, unless you have this higher efficiency ASIC. And by the way, my K0 original mining Bagna, it's not even profitable anymore. So I'm thinking to been mining spec mining Bagna, but I'm thinking like I should probably switch away, because the Bagna still dropping down. It looks like forgotten coin at this point, because there is nothing going on there. On their Discord, it's been pretty quiet for a while, for several months. Just the update for emission day schedule, and then when it's did the block reduction, that's all they update for now. But hopefully this coin does something, because I've been mining for a little bit and I collected few millions of that coin, although the value is really nothing there, maybe like under $1,000. So anyways, that's for Bagna. But for Kaspa also, you could see my drop there, because I got rid of one of my KS3M, because I'm upgrading to KS5L, more efficient units, and so I can replace 2 actually of my KS3M with 1 KS5L for the same hash rate, and get a little bit better efficiency there, right? And so I'm waiting for my KS5Ls to show up, maybe for June batch pretty soon, hopefully to the end of the month in the next couple weeks, and we'll get back online there with well, obviously there's going to be price block reduction, so we may still gonna hover around 1500 coins a day or maybe less because of that network hash rate going crazy. You could see now from 320 to 343, and by today's Friday it's already like getting over 350, and the highest was 375 according to Kaspa. That FYI, cause that FYI saying 374 was the highest network hash rate just recently. So anyways, that's what we have for Kaspa. We have significant drop on the rewards here in Kaspa. Obviously, without this, even 163 Kaspa per day on my extra KS3M, I'm still below probably another at least 200 Kaspa, or maybe even more. 200, at least 200 Kaspa, right? From beginning to the end of the week. What else here? Let's go to GPU. So my Xelix mining, Zealous mining, I'm doing all my GPU was on Zealous, but because of my electrical cost at 18 cents, I can only mine for 12 hours where my cost is 14 cents, because if I do the full 18 cents mining, it's actually super hot and it doesn't make sense because it's not going to be profitable for me, as the price of Zealous actually dropped down a little bit, so not very helpful, and also it's not as profitable as it was at the beginning, right? So it was pretty good though. Their Zealous was like at 18 cents. Before that, let's see, it was like 24. I think it was at the point where it hit almost $30, not cents, or $30, right? That was pretty good time. $33. I wish I sold that. I sold at 29 and 30 bucks. Half, almost all of it I mined here before there. So it's not that negative there anymore, but yeah, you could see when I mined 24/7, I actually went pretty much negative there on Zealous. I had to switch to only mine for 12 hours where my power cost gonna be as efficient as possible for 17 kilowatt that I spent. It's only calculating half of that at 14 cents, and then it makes a little bit more profitable for me. Now, what else? My Dutch miner Alphacool DG1 is doing not as great. It started at around 150, 120, and I decided to switch because I don't want to wait for reward. So it's the next week update. It will be more stable, but it's getting around 130. One day I got about 140 dodges, but in average, it's around 131 Dutch a day. And over here in this week was about probably the same, because it's not averaging whole days. We have 3 days missing here. So anyways, with that being said, it's not as profitable as I was expecting that to get, maybe closer to $6 or $7, but it's actually, with my electrical rate, you could see it's a lot lower, because instead of $9, obviously I'm paying $15 per day to run this machine, 3400 watts, right? Now E9 Pros becomes absolutely unprofitable for me. I'm thinking to turn that down, because I'm gonna add that my KS5L here, and I'm gonna use that power from 2 of these miners. So until that becomes portable, just have to watch it, but I may need to set up them in different place. But right now it doesn't make sense. For Ethereum Classic, price drop down also, and it makes, obviously, like I'm losing a lot on those Ethereum Classic, and I switched them also to 12 hours. Even at the 12 hours with the 14 cents rate, I'm still losing. So that's for my E9 Pros, and also for all of the X41U. They're all kind of below, getting negative on the profitability. Now my Just Miners X16Q still doing pretty good on Octa. I mean, not as good, but it's still like going, a couple dollars a day, $2-3, at least not negative, right? So that makes it all round up together. So with the Zealous, actually been doing pretty well on over weekend, because all entire weekend I have this ASIC running 24/7 on Saturday and Sunday here, just so I have to deduct an extra $20 here. Probably have to deduct $20 there too, but because my rate on the weekend also 14 cents, so it's just the peak hours killing it during the week. What else here? So that's pretty much it, guys, for the week of the June from the 10th to 16th, right? So you could see that all together. Overall profitability, it was $825 a week after power. So not too bad, but a lot lower what we used to see. And now by today is 25 Kaspa. Profits in Kaspa after power, and total is only 2600. So it's still a lot higher than any of my GPUs and all other Asics setup. That runs about the same amount of power. So if you think about it, I have 19 kilowatts here, 24 kilowatts here, 5 kilowatt extra, and I'm burning here, and I'm making by almost 2000 less so far as this month. So you could just look at these numbers, pause, and see how crazy it is still on the Kaspa, even though the Kaspa is like gonna be pretty quickly in the next 3 to 4 months. This number is gonna change for me significantly. Hopefully I'll get through the summer to September rates, because after September, actually October, so I still need like a 3.5 months, right? Or 3 months and 10 days still before my rates goes down here. So yeah, that's all for this update, I guess. If you guys like it, click the like button and consider subscribing to my channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Next update I'll try to post. It was super busy week, so I kind of posted this update really late. It's almost end of the next week, but regardless, I just want to keep it consistent so you could see all the prices throughout the week for the coins I'm tracking. Like the coins I'm mining here for the Dodge, for Celis, you can see from $18 went to $14. Dynex from 86 to 74. So you've been a little spike for Dynex, but it's the coin I mined before and I hold in a little bit. So I see how it dropping, it just makes it kind of worse. And then Ethereum Classic 26, 25 this week. It's actually went to 23, I believe. Same for every other coin, because of the Bitcoin price went down quite a bit too. So all the altcoins just getting with that as well, affected, especially like meme coins, by a lot, I think. Anyways, that's it for this video. We'll see you on the next one, and have a great weekend.